Hey, what's up? I'm back. Now, as you already know, I picked up some foundation from Walmart, and I told you guys I would be doing a review on this foundation. I got this foundation for $2 because it was on sale for $5 at Walmart. And I ended up having a coupon for $3 off, which made this foundation $2. So I had to get it. Now, the problem I had when I first looked at the foundation is that it just looked way too light for my skin tone. But it does say fit me, so I said I'm going to give it a whirlwind. Another problem I had is I seen a lot of reviews that said it wasn't fit for oily skin. And I have oily skin. I've always had oily skin. So I was a little iffy about putting it on, but I said once I get a primer, I would put it on. However, because I was so busy over the Easter weekend and everything like that, I had no time to do any shopping for myself. So I was unable to pick up a primer. But, okay, I was like, okay, I'm just going to still put it on and see what it does without a primer. So I have it on right now. And I've had it on for over an hour. I went to the store, and it's hot, getting a little hot outside. And I mean, I was really walking fast. So it's not like I just sat here for an hour and had the window open. No, I went out in a little humidity and I was walking. So this is what it looks like now. It looks pretty much the same as when I first put it on. The coverage is pretty sheer. Now, once again, I don't use loads of foundation. So if you use a lot, maybe you can build. I will be updating you on whether or not you can build this foundation to cover more than just a sheer coverage. I also will be letting you know how this foundation holds up at the end of the day. But it looks like if you were just going to go make an errand to the store, this would be a go-to. One thing I really like about this foundation is Maybelline Fit Me Foundation is that the texture of it, like, it's not like when I'm blending in my matte concealer, you pretty much have to work it more. It's like that kind of consistency that you can just work in very easily. It's a very liquidy consistency, but it's not too runny. It's just, I love the consistency of this stuff. It's nice and loose, so it's very easy to blend into your skin, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Even if you didn't have a brush, I think that you can just blend it in easily with your hands. Also, if you blended it in more easily with your hands, I'm pretty sure that you would get way more coverage, because you're always going to get more coverage with your hands than you would with a brush. Anyway, the brush that I use for this foundation is my trusty, I had just used it this morning, so it's dirty, my MAC 109 brush. I use this. I'm faithful to this brush. Not because it's MAC, just because it's a brush that I use to put on all my foundations. To set my powders, I use a MAC 129 brush. But I'm telling you right now, even if you can get, I heard that Sigma has one like this too. You do not have to pay MAC dollars. I just had this brush for years, so was it worth the money? Yeah. Certain things from MAC is worth it. Certain things, you can just get it somewhere else. But anyway, moving along. The undertone to this foundation seems to be a bit yellow. Maybe because it's just light. But I love the undertone though. It's not too yellow to me, but it's yellow enough. Because I really don't like foundations that have too much of an orange undertone. Because I don't want to be walking around looking like Miss Oompa Loompa. So this is just my first part to this review. I will be updating you on whether or not this foundation holds up. I want to wear it for at least a couple more times after this to give you different aspects of a review. But on first impressions, I like it. Even with oily skin and all. First impressions, I like it. Now, I don't know, like I said, if this is going to hold up throughout the day. We shall see. If you could give me a good 4 or 5 hours, that's fine. That's usually when most foundations start seeping oil anyway. You know, so I will be updating you Always remember to put your best face forward. Deuces.